Tunde, how are you?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good
It's
to
a
see
pleasure.
you.
Good to see you too.
Pleasure
Thank
too.
you.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde JAKANDE, and I'm the CEO of LGN International and LG News Academy. LG News Academy is the parent body, and it was founded as a platform that promotes good governance and excellence in public administration. And since it was founded in 2009, it has actually hosted over 200 seminars, workshops, conferences on leadership in the public sector. Now, LGNA was established in 2021, and LGNA International is that branch of LG News Academy responsible for hosting international seminars, workshops, and conferences, study tours. So basically, that's what we do.
Oh, very impressive.
Thank you.
Very impressive indeed. So, going by the date you just gave us now, we can confidently say you have been in the system for the past 15 years.
Yes, LG News Academy will be 15 December 2024.
Oh, that's the next upper month, right?
Yes.
Wow. I wish you happy anniversary in advance.
Thank you very much.
But before we come to the anniversary, which is going to form a core part of our discussion, would you tell us that the journey till date has been rosy, or has there been challenges? We weathered the storm. Can we share the experience with you?
You know, right now, a lot of people see LG News Academy as basically a platform for training and capacity building and all that. But when we started LG News Academy 15 years ago, we didn't start basically as a platform for training. We just published a newsletter, that captures events,
And activities
in the public sector, ostensibly the local government.
Okay.
And then we relate to the key players in the government and the populace. LG News Academy as a platform for training evolved over time. And by the time we clocked 6 years, we kind of concentrated more on training, capacity building, and hosting
manpower development,
and hosting certain special projects like the Face of LGs, the LDVs, and lately all public primary schools. So those came after, but traditionally we started as LG News Academy. And when we started as LG News Academy, even you will testify, because we began association with you. You know the upheaval that we went through in evolving to where we are
today.
You have been a speaker severally in different of our events and our seminars. There are times that we host events that we did not even have money to pay for those that
For facilitators.
Yes, we did not have money to pay. But we kept on, at it with the commitment and all that. And by the grace of God, when people started seeing that commitment, they're like, these people are too dogged, these people are too committed. We started evolving as a brand, and today it is success all the way. So I use this opportunity to thank you and thank people like you that helped LGNA and LG News Academy to get to where we are today. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. As much eager as I am to get to this anniversary coming up, let me quickly, digress and ask you that of late I noticed that you have been involved in very successful international training programs. You have taken a lot of people outside this country to Dubai, to Dublin, to Belgium, Brussels, to London. Dubai, you are going to Canada very soon. What is the trick behind this? It's not even to process visa for one individual. It's not that easy. And you are taking this large chunk of people and you are doing it successfully, no issues. How is it?
Thank you very much. We put the horse before the cart.
Okay.
We made sure that LG News Academy evolved into a brand in the local government system in such a way that there are certain key players in the local government system that we have developed friendship beyond just official. So when I felt like, listen, we can actually do an international seminar, we can actually host an international seminar, right? There were so many bottlenecks, in trying to break that yoke of international seminars. You say we have to bring letter from this, we have to do this, we have to do that, and all that. But that friendship that I've developed, personal friendship that I've developed, came true for me. People like Mr. Shogo, Mr. Giwa, so many of my personal friends said, Mr. JAKANDE, TJAK, we will make sure that you hold this seminar. That's the first seminar we had in Dubai in 2021. And then very, very good friend of mine in the Ministry of Local Government, what remind his name? Mr. Amodu. He was almost
Amodu.
like a godsend. And when we sent a letter requesting for, a backup from the ministry, he said, Tunde, listen, I've been following you for a long time. I will make sure that that letter is approved. And that gave the birth to LGNA first seminar in Dubai. And before you know what's happening, because of the relationships that are built, that LG News Academy have built over the years, we thought we were going to have like maybe 20 participants, going for our first Dubai trip. We had about 60 participants.
Wow.
Going for our first trip. And just when we thought that, well, is this success a fluke or not? I think the first trip we had was in July. Yes, in July 2021. Well, just when we were thinking, oh, this is not a fluke, I hope we'll be able to do the next one. We had another 50 waiting. So we had
For same Dubai?
for Dubai. So we had the first one in July. We had another one in September.
Wow.
And then we already had participants waiting to go for October before the Dubai immigration
Immigration restrictions.
Yes, now banned Nigerians from entering. So in 2-3 months, we already transported almost 105 participants. That was the confidence that we needed. So the next and the next and the next became easier
So
and easier.
it would be relevant to start talking of integrity now.
100%. I don't think you would even be here if not because of a level of integrity that we've been able to. It doesn't matter your name, it doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter whether you are this or that. If you are not able to be consistent and people see you as, yes, this person is not in this for money or for other interests,
Over questionable motives.
you are doing it because you really believe in this, you understand, in time. Okay, another practical example, the goodwill and the resources available to LG News Academy and LGNA within 2020 till now, we never had those resources in almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So we say we were using those years to develop and build credibility.
And trust.
Such now that we have relationship with embassies, different diplomats, write letters to the United Nations. As a matter of fact, we're doing something in the United Nations soon. We have relationships that is unfolding in 2025, and that is because of the level of integrity that we have been able to build over the years. Thank you.
Okay, you are most welcome. Now, let me also, I don't know how many times I will digress, but I want to ask, I'm curious, being the son of a former governor, people have wondered that you don't pander to that kind of lifestyle. You actually went your own, solo way to develop yourself, to put in as much energy as possible to define your own life, and today is paying off. How are you able to, what influenced that decision in the first place? Because you could have been somewhere collecting contract appointments by virtue of your name and reputation, but you didn't do that. You put a lot for humanity, not just business per se, but because going by the beginning you just explained to us, it's not a bed of roses. It's only now that the thing is. So what influenced that decision in the beginning?
A family name could be an albatross. It could be a liability, because when you introduce yourself or people know your background, immediately there are certain expectations that they feel, understand, from you. I've had those people come and tell me, why are you wasting your time? Why don't you just go into politics? Why don't you just go get contracts? Why are you wasting your, if you want mega money, you know how to go around and get mega money and all those kind of stuff. Money is not my problem. Money has never been my problem. I have started making my own money since I was 21 or thereabouts. I was the staff of the Nigerian Television Authority, and I was blessed by going to that organization. And in that organization, the first thing I realized is that you can make impact without being in public office. You can impact people's lives, you can impact your community and your society without holding public office. So that was my mindset. How can I impact my society without going for public office? And that reinforced when people started associating public office with making money. That means people were saying, why don't you go into politics so you can make money? So the more people told me that, the more I told myself that I'm not going to go into public office. If they had appointed me, maybe as a director or whatever, I wouldn't have accepted. And I speak to you with all sense of humility, that if I am appointed in any position, I won't take it.
And you mean that?
I'm telling you, and I'm saying it publicly.
Okay.
That if I am appointed, it is not because of I feel arrogant about it. There's so much more that I can accomplish. There's so much impact.
But what if government look at you and say, this guy is valuable? We want him to come so that he can assist us to add value to people.
That's what I'm saying.
What will happen in that circumstance?
I can work. My focus now is how I can create platforms for people in the administration to equip themselves, to enhance themselves, and use that position to make impact.
Okay, you develop them to a level that they too can add value. So it doesn't have to be just you.
Yes, I don't even develop. I create those platforms that can help them to make impact. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't need to be a director. I don't need it. Do you understand? If government wants to help me or say, okay, Mr. T, I want to partner with you. You understand? Then it's okay. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do that? So I can do these things from an outside point of view. Do you understand? And all our programs are basically been to make impact. The face of LGs is basically to create awareness about the local government system. The LDV, Leadership Development and Values for Under 40s, is basically to enhance the competence and leadership skills of young people under 40. The All Public Primary School is to help develop the basic education structure of Lagos State. And all our seminars is basically to enhance professionalism and competence.
Okay, permit me to cut you at this point. I know a whole day will not be enough to talk with you.
Yes.
But let me just assure you that coming next, we'll be discussing this debate program you carried out in the all primary in Lagos State. Probably you are also still extending to secondary school and so we're going to take it as a topic on itself.
Thank you.
How it has fared, the successes, the challenges and all that. But to finalize this talk, let me ask you on the final note.
Yes, sir.
You are 15 this year.
Yes, sir.
Upper month you'll be 15. Is there anything the public should be looking up to for your 15th anniversary?
You know, when we came in 2009, there were so many people within what the service we provided or were providing at that point in time.
Yeah.
There are about 9 or 10 companies that were providing those same services. Today, I can tell you that it is only LG News Academy that is standing.
I can testify to that.
If nothing at all, that alone, give cause for celebration. We've been able to. There are people that we employed in 2009, even if they are not in the country, they wouldn't believe that LG News Academy is still existing by now. So that alone is a cause for gratitude. And we have evolved over the years. We are bigger, we are better, we are now a well-respected brand. If
you are going mega.
If you're able to transport 110 people out of the country without hitches in 3 months, we've transported almost 400 or 500 people to our international seminars. We had seminars in London, Birmingham, Dublin multiple times, Brussels,
That's
Johannesburg,
South Africa,
Dubai.
That's UAE.
Yes. And as I speak to you, we're going to 4 countries between November and December. So there's so much.
This year?
Yes. We're going to Paris, Brussels, Dublin, and Canada. Within
the remaining part of the year.
Yes. As we speak, we are processing visa applications and travel documentations and for over 100 people. So as we speak. And almost on a daily basis, we get calls. When is your next training? Which other country are you going to? It is not because they love my face. It is because
of the quality of your service.
We've been able to build a level of integrity,
and
Kind
dependability.
of yes, and it now puts us in a position whereby we cannot fail. So we continue to work hard. We continue to work harder. We continue to work harder.
And I wish you the very best of luck. And permit me to stop you at this point. Thank you so much.
And before you go, again, I want to reiterate that people like you, are God sent. I remember very vividly the first time I walked into his office. He was a commissioner in the Local Government Service Commission, and we wanted a speaker. I'd not met him before, and I walked into his office. And I explained to him, I have a letter to give to you, and I want you to speak. He said, which letter? What is the date? This. He totally took control. I can show you pictures of him speaking and videos at Sunfit in a mode of him. So those are the kind of progressive people that help to build institutions and platforms. So for people like you that have been, that have helped us to be where we are, I want to say thank you. And you would have forgotten also, you came one time I think it was 2017 or 18. We're not really, you know, we had a seminar in Yaba, LCD. You were out of the country. You came straight from the airport and spoke and said, Mr. T, congratulations, blah, 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 blah. I'm just coming. Listen, what do I have? The last money I have, $100. Please take.
Oh my God. I'm blushing.
And he gave it to me.
Oh my God.
And
I can't even remember.
that was at the point where we were still struggling to pay people, you know, maybe
services.
decorators, you know, and all those kind of stuff. You would have forgotten. So
I can't
if you
remember.
call me or you send me a message and say, Tunde, this, I say, Tunde, jump, I will say, how high?
All right, do you want me to jump? Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
You are
God
most
bless
welcome.
you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So, oh, that's it.